Once again, the president's son is being accused of breaking the law, but this time Hunter Biden is facing serious jail time. The Justice Department said that he could get up to 17 years in prison if he's found guilty of these latest charges. 3 of them are felonies. In a 56-page indictment, special counsel David Weiss accuses Hunter Biden of evading $1.4 million in taxes over a 4-year period, despite the fact that he had the money. And even when he did pay 1 year, prosecutors say he used false business deductions. This is Hunter Biden's second indictment since his plea agreement with federal prosecutors fell apart in July. In that first indictment, he was charged with several low-level gun offenses. CNN senior justice correspondent Evan Perez is here following this for us. This indictment goes into pretty spectacular detail.
Right. There are some very salacious details in this indictment. It's 56 pages where the government makes the case that, look, Hunter Biden had the money. He was making millions of dollars in his business dealings in Ukraine and China. And because of his own personal issues, did not pay these taxes. I mean, we're talking about, $2,700 paid on in pornography, $188,000 that they counted used on adult entertainment. Things that they say instead he could have been doing to make, have his business pay its taxes that were due. We heard from Hunter Biden's attorney, who says that this is all a political indictment. I'll read you just about part of what he says. He says Hunter's last name was anything other than Biden. The charges in Delaware, which is the gun charges, and now in California, would not have been brought. And of course, the politics of this, we cannot escape, obviously, but we know the campaign is now in full swing, and the president's son makes clear what he believes Republicans are trying to do by going after him. Listen.
They are trying to, in their most illegitimate way, but rational way, they're trying to destroy a presidency. And so it's not about me. In their most base way, what they're trying to do is they're trying to kill me, knowing that it will be a pain greater than my father could be able to handle.
And look, Brianna, as if to help make Hunter Biden's point, we heard from Republicans on Capitol Hill who have said that they've told the Justice Department that they want this investigation to now turn its attention to the president. I should note that in these 56 pages, we don't see any evidence, anything indicating money going to President Biden. Of course, that's something that Republicans are going to continue digging in on. They're due to try to get him to be deposed here in Washington next week. We'll see whether that actually happens.
Yeah, they're threatening contempt of Congress if he doesn't agree to that closed-door deposition. So who knows what will happen. Evan, thank you so much. Very important report. Boris?
We want to dig deeper now with Democratic Congressman Robert Garcia of California. He's a member of the House Oversight Committee. Congressman, thank you so much for sharing part of your afternoon with us. These 9 new charges, they're far more serious than what was in that plea deal that Hunter originally agreed to, the one that fell apart over the summer. Republicans are arguing that this is happening because IRS whistleblowers came forward saying the DOJ was taking it easy on Hunter. Do you think these new charges are proof that the Justice Department was trying to give the president's son a sweetheart deal?
Well, look, I think a couple things here are really important to note. I think first, look, Hunter is going to be held accountable by the courts, by a judge, and he will be held accountable for all of these charges, so that he's a private citizen and he will go through the judicial process. It's also very clear that the accusations of the Republicans in saying that somehow President Biden controls or is weaponizing the Justice Department is absolutely false. I mean, they're literally taking Hunter through a judicial process for all these indictments. But what's happening right now is Republicans are trying to turn all of this, and particularly around Hunter Biden, into a huge political sham and impeachment where there's been absolutely zero evidence. Republicans have said so. Republicans in Congress continue to admit that there's been zero evidence linking the president to any of Hunter Biden's business dealings. In what you all just discussed right now in the document, what's been presented here to the court as well, there's zero evidence of the president doing anything that connects him to his business dealings. And so what this is essentially just a big political sham that Republicans and James Comer are trying to impose on President Biden because they want to damage him and they want to get Donald Trump reelected. That's what this is all about. Is it's political. In the Oversight Committee, we want Hunter Biden to come in and talk to us publicly, but Republicans refuse.
Well, the Oversight Committee chairman, James Comer, says he's not satisfied with even these new charges. He actually echoed claims from IRS whistleblowers that investigators weren't allowed to follow evidence that they felt might lead them to President Biden. So you say there is no evidence. These IRS whistleblowers are saying potentially there is, but they weren't allowed to pursue it. That's why Republicans say they want a formal vote on an impeachment inquiry. Your response?
I mean, look, what's really important in all these proceedings is that we allow the Justice Department to do its job. The Justice Department has and should treat every person with the same level of due diligence, with the same level of inquiry. And they are doing that right now with Hunter Biden, who is a private citizen. And so as far as James Comer, every single investigation that James Comer has brought before the Oversight Committee, of which I sit on, has been completely political. He's brought forward witnesses who ended up being spies. He's brought forward witnesses that end up having zero evidence linking the president to anything. And so I think what's really important is that us as members of Congress should not be trying to get involved in the Justice Department's process. Our job is oversight. We present information. The Justice Department oftentimes works with committee members as well as with committee staff to pass along information that we're able to give. But at the end of the day, the Justice Department's got to make those decisions.